Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Low Budget Review Show. I am your host, Eric Smith, and today I am talking about Carol of Ghosts by J.H. Moncrieff. And this is a tiny, tiny book from Death Zone Books. It is part of the Ghost Writer series. That's writer with a T, not rider with a D. With Kate and Jackson, and this is the sixth book in the series, and as I said, it's a little tiny thing. It just came out not too long ago. I wanted to read it since it is Christmas themed, and get this review out. That cover's okay. Obviously an attractive young woman, but a little generic. I like the other Ghostwriter covers better. So in this book, Kate and Jackson, our heroes, are at home for Christmas, and Jackson is visited by three ghosts. Does this sound familiar? And he's shown the past, the present, and the future, and he's being prepared for his role as a protector. So this book, first off, I believe there are 5 other Ghostwriter books. I've read the first 2. So there are some slight spoilers in this book because it does talk about things that have happened previously. I don't think it's going to mess with my enjoyment of the other 3 books when I get to them. And this book is kind of filler. For any of you comic book fans out there, occasionally you'll get an issue of your favorite comic book that sort of recaps what's come before and sets things up for what's coming next. And that's basically what this book does. We're introduced to the characters. We learn that Kate is a medium. Jackson is her boyfriend, and they're calling him a protector for some reason. We learn about some of the adventures that they've been on. We meet I want to say Lori. I'm going to look because it's either Lori or Laura, and I'm not sure which. Laura. See, I screwed it up. It's Laura. We've met her before in previous books, but she's a psychic, and we learn a little bit more about her. But basically, again, we get sort of this recap. We're told where Kate and Jackson are now, and then Jackson is, again, visited by 3 spirits, and he's shown the past, and he was a bit of an asshole back in the day, and he's shown some things going on in the present again, and then the future, and the future does not look bright, and he has to be prepared to basically fight a great evil, to make the world a better place, to save the world. And it sets up what I assume is going to be the next book. Is this a spoiler? They get some plane tickets for going off to do something that they need to do. So it's very quick. I read it this morning, and like I said, it's filler, but it's well written filler. I love these characters. It's an interesting, if not in-depth story. We get a good look at Jackson. He's the focus of the story. Although we do learn a little more about Laura, not Lori, Laura as well. I wouldn't mind seeing a book just with her. I think she's a fun character. But so yeah, that's my first Christmas book review. You don't have to read it at Christmas, but I do like to try to grab some Christmassy things around the holidays and read them when I can get some Christmas horror. So I definitely recommend it. I'll probably give it, I haven't rated it on Goodreads yet. I think I'll give it 4 out of 5. Yeah, because again, it's well written. The characters are great. It's a very light story. And the at least the first two of the Ghostwriter books are dark and grim and deep and compelling. And this is that Christmas special you get. That's short and quick and sweet, with some spooky stuff going on. It's still a Ghostwriter's book, but yeah, I mean, I recommend it. Again, some slight spoilers if you haven't read the other books, which I decided, because it's Christmas, to jump ahead and read this one. Yeah, I think that's it. I recommend it. I recommend everything I've read by J.H. Moncrieff. I love her writing. So there you have it. I think that's all I've got for Carol of Ghosts by J.H. Moncrieff. I need to slow down when I say that. So if you have any comments, questions, or corrections, please put them in the comments below. Comments are open for spoilers. Just post a spoiler warning. We try to be polite here at the Low Budget Review Show. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter is @Ronin5757, and my Instagram is EricSmith5757. That's ErikSmith 5757. I think that's everything I'm supposed to say, right? Okay. All right. This has been the Low Budget Review Show. I have been Eric Smith, and until next time, read more books.